The woman discovered a name inside her husband's model house, Anne. At first, she thought her husband was having an affair with this woman named Annie. But when she traced the house number on the model and called the phone number, she was told that Annie had gone missing 3 years ago. Later, the police found her body and confirmed she had been murdered. This made the woman suddenly realize that this was no longer some marital infidelity, but very likely a long-hidden murder case. Her husband might actually be a serial killer. Nancy lived in Holland, Michigan, a town she called the most beautiful place on earth. She seemed to have a perfect life, a steady husband named Fred, a 13-year-old son named Harry, and a teaching job at the local high school. Every morning, she would wake up, look out the window at tulips and windmills, and feel as though she were living in a dream. But this perfect picture soon began to crack. One day, Nancy noticed that one of her earrings was missing. It was a gift from Fred on their 5th wedding anniversary. Yet now, she could only find one. Nancy frowned and started searching all over the bedroom, rifling through drawers, checking the floor. The missing earring seemed to have vanished into thin air. There was only one place left to check: Fred's private room. In it sat a miniature town model, something he often spent hours working on alone. At that moment, Nancy noticed a box. When she opened it, she found several packs of Polaroid film. She didn't think much of it at the time, but the next day, while going through Fred's clothes, she discovered a parking ticket in his pocket. The location on the ticket read Madison. What was strange was that Fred had never mentioned going to Madison. According to the date, it was the very day he claimed he was in Fort Wayne attending a conference. That tiny discovery was like a pebble thrown into a calm lake, sending ripples through Nancy's heart. She began recalling Fred's behavior over the past few months, his increasingly frequent business trips, the long showers when he returned home, the unanswered calls whenever she phoned his hotel. All these details began forming into a terrifying suspicion in her mind. Fred might be having an affair. At Nancy's school, she had a close colleague and friend named Dave. Dave was the woodworking teacher, a gentle and honest Latino man who was always willing to listen to Nancy's worries and give her support and advice. During one lunch break, Nancy confided in Dave, telling him she suspected Fred of having an affair, and she laid out some of her suspicions. She even mentioned finding the Polaroid film. Though their family didn't even own a Polaroid camera, Nancy suspected her husband wanted to use the Polaroid to take perverse photos with his lover, photos that no one else would see. Besides, as an optometrist, Fred had no real reason to be traveling so often. After listening, Dave fell silent for a moment, then cautiously asked, "Are you sure this isn't a misunderstanding?"